Okay, hello everyone. It is Foul Play here, and welcome back to this Monday Modern League. So we're going to be doing the same format as always, where we play one game each day of the week. I'm just going to throw them all out in a row here, recording wise, but for viewing purposes, they'll be coming up once each day of the week. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my glass cannon Bogles. Which I played yesterday on the recording. I think it obviously did really well. It went 4-1. And today we're going to just be testing out whether or not it's really that good or if it overperformed. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we've got the 8 hexproof creatures here, 20 lands, 3 core spirit dancers. Been experimenting with cutting that down by 1. I've got the full 4 of Ethereal Armor, Griffspoon, Hyena Umbra, and Rancor. And the only change I've made to the deck is I've removed 1 Cartouche of Solidarity for 1 Spider Umbra. So we've got 3 ofs for Sentinel's Eyes, Cartouche, and Spider Umbra for Daybreak. Over to the sideboard, we have got the Rest in Peace for those pesky Dredge decks. We've got Suppression Field as a 2 of, Leyline as a 4, Force as a 3, and Gadok Teague as a 3. So no removal either. We're going to have to, I guess hope a little bit that we don't run into any creature combo decks that need Path. But yeah, here we are. I'll see you guys soon for round 1. Okie dokie. So here we are for round 1, guys. We are against Porcer 5. We won the die roll. We are going to be on the play. I'm going to keep this hand. It's looking pretty decent. A little bit land light, but our auras are good. We've got our creature. I feel like even if we stumble for a turn here, we'll probably be okay against most things. I don't know if it's a swords deck or not, so I'm just going to lead on Scout on the off chance that they've got something with protection from blue. Glacial Fortress, so blue control. Alright, we draw Daybreak. Let's see if we can stick this Ethereal Armor while we can. We can. And attack for 2. And next turn, hopefully we draw land, hit double aura, hit for a lot. White Wall of Omens, okay. Yikes, okay, doke. Well, we are flooding out on auras, missing the land drops. It's okay though, because our opponent's just putting up a wall. And he's chosen not to block with the wall. Maybe we draw into a Griffspoon and fly over the top later on. Eventually our opponent will get to Cryptic Mana though, and we want to try to do something to them before that happens. Alright. Small Tef, that's not the end. Wouldn't you bounce the Ethereal Armor? I have a feeling like there's a sweeper effect here. Let's try and ditch a Spider Umbra instead. Okay, no. That resolves. I don't hugely care about Small Tef. Not as much as just pressuring their life total. So they can't cast Cryptic or Supreme Verdict at the moment. So I guess we just try to cast an Aura, attack for 6. That will have to do. And then they might end step like Field of Runos. And maybe I should have gone Spider Umbra so I could get white mana. And okay, it's just flashing it. That's fine. Alright, well if they want to get a little bit of card value there, I mean, it's not the worst thing that could possibly happen to us, right? Really, it would have been fine if we didn't get land screwed, but that's okay. I still have a feeling like a deck like this, we're going to have a very good game 2 and 3. Field mana, okay. Alright, they're attacking in the air. Well, Rancor's pretty good. It's, we'll see if it sticks. They've finally got the counterspell. Okay, I guess it's finally the time where they really held mana up properly. Alright, so attack for 6, chump block. You got it. I guess maybe they're gearing up for a Sphinx's Rev or a Celestial Colonnade or something. Well, we're literally just drawing to nothing but auras here. Holy cow. I mean, I love my auras, but a second land would just be swell. Alright, Spell Queller. Yeah. Let's attack him again. So now we can't recast our aura because of Teferi, because this reads, when it leaves the battlefield, exile card's owner may cast it without paying its mana cost. So it's a cast effect, not like a re-enters the battlefield or something weird. So it looks like they're just putting beats down now. Celestial Colonnade. Alright, well, GG. That's 11 damage. That's Xaxes. Yeah, well, not much you can do when you don't see your second land. That much is certain. Alright, so Core Spirit Dancer out. Gadok Tig in. Although I didn't even see anything that would make Gadok Tig that good. Fairy, Leyline. So it's sort of like a value control deck. Not having Teague seems wrong. But maybe we don't need 3 copies. Maybe we only need 2. And Daybreak doesn't seem amazing. Someone's probably going to try and crucify me for this, but like, we shouldn't need the lifelink. And against control, as I always say, I like to empty my hand as quickly as possible. They can potentially counter 1 thing a turn. I like to play 2 things a turn. So something that costs 2 mana is not as appealing as all my 1 mana auras down there. You could think about something like Suppression Field on the play, but I don't think we need it. Alright, cool. We got an actual game here, guys. So here we're basically dodging Spell Pierce. But yeah, we've currently got a turn 2 attack for 4. If our opponent doesn't interact with that. Usually they'll lead on like a turn 1 Celestial Colonnade or something. Alright, well, let's try for the Ethereal Armor. Try for the Rancor. Alright, and we get our attack for 5, and now pretty much we just have to resolve either aura here, and we should win this game. I can't see, with what they were doing in the last game, even with timely reinforcements, I can't see them winning this. They'd have to high roll like very hard. Alright, so they just cast a Wall of Omens. That's all they're doing. That's fine. Double aura, attack for, you know, more than what Wall is doing there. Alright, looks like they've just 6'd a turn. Hopefully we don't get Engineered Explosives. Maybe that would be the only way we lose. But look, turn 3, we're attacking. We're trampling 5 damage here. We have Lethal on board for next turn. They're at 3 mana this turn. And they've dealt themselves 1 point of damage. Like this is what I mean about just emptying 1 mana auras. Yep, so opponent has ridden the GG. Alright, so we won the match. Going into round 3 here. Do I want to change something? Look, maybe I value Rest in Peace more now. Potentially over Teague. I do like Core Spirit Dancer against control. Maybe a second Coroner out. Griffspoon would be good if we saw it. Cartouche is probably a little bit weak. And then we get to choose between Gadok Teague or Rest in Peace. I think we just cut the Teague because they died a path, which our opponent will be leaving in. And Rest in Peace will interfere with Cryptic, Mystic Sanctuary, Lock, where Gadok Teague would, but he falters to Path, where this falters to Teferi Bounce, but that also falters to Teferi Bounce. I think I like Rest here. This will be the more difficult game. Look, I'm not throwing this. This is too good. Not throwing a turn 2 attack for 5. I know I've got 4 lands, but that's like my most aggressive turn 2. I can't throw that. Hopefully my opponent just casts Wall of Omen here. And then I just have free reign to throw down my auras. So they topped with Opt. Alright, it's just a wall. That's fine. That's what we want to see there. Spider Umbra is great. Maybe I should have played my Forest. Alright, let's go Spider Umbra, Ethereal Armor. I'm sort of scared of Engineered Explosives here on turn 3. Pay 2 mana, and then they've got the third mana. Oh, sorry, pay 1 mana and the third mana cracks it. It would have been more optimal to play Rancor over Ethereal Armor in that position. Alright, Teferi, bounce one of my auras. Seems good. Alright, turn 3 attack for 12. Through a Teferi. Loving it. No Spell Queller for our opponent. So they can Terminus and Spider Umbra gets us there. We just trample. I mean, we did draw pretty well. We drew Ethereal Armor and Spider Umbra. That was in 3 draws, so we drew 2 auras in 3 draws. But hey, we set up the deck in such a way that that's what we could do, right? So we got there good games. Probably getting one of the fairer blue-white control decks, as opposed to they're not running around with Stoneforge Mystic. Or Mystic Sanctuary locks and things like that. It seems a little bit lighter on permission, although I guess they have Spell Queller. But yeah, that's going to be it for our first match of this league, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogles content and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.